What's up, everybody? It is finally Monday. I want to go over my sheet here in front of me. Breakouts should be fast with heavy volume. If not, you know it is not the best trade. Think about moving my stop loss closer or adding a trailing stop if there is more volume on the other side of you, if level 2 is showing more on the other side of me, and if volume isn't growing in my direction. Don't forget about anticipating the move, entering in a little early, saving the pennies. Breakouts are just what they are called. They should not move back to the point they broke away from. If they do, they're obviously not the best trades. Reversal should have one 15-minute doji. If not, it is too drawn out and it is most likely going to continue the trend. Big buyers and sellers far away from current market on the bid and ask, or ask, means he knows that the market will come to him. That one, I just watched a video. I'm not really sure if I agree with that one yet, but I wrote it down to think about it later in the day. Make sure sector and industry leader also has a good daily. Large wicks on a daily show that further movement towards the opposite should show further movement towards the opposite. If not, it will test the high of that wick. 5 minutes shows the price action. You don't have a trade if you can't identify where other traders are wrong. Make sure I'm drawing the daily trend lines. How did it act its last earnings? Pay attention to the volume leaders. If there hasn't been a pullback, that's where a lot of that's where a lot take profits. Sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. That's the first major or medium pullback. Gives you a stop loss. A new trend starts. Catch the doji. Huge run up means more stop losses on reversals will be at that first pullback. And lastly, financials and utilities are up while energy is down. So today, rather this week, kind of working on the same things, being aggressive where I can find it. Really, I just want to make sure that I'm taking the best setups, because I know last week wasn't horrible with all that, for the most part anyway. Obviously limiting my risk where I can, so I'm looking at Grub here. I actually haven't checked out the industry and whatnot. So that's Google in the tech sector. I know it's making a big run up here, especially for the pre-market, but we'll have to see what happens at the open. But right now it's looking really good. I'd like to see a little pullback here right about now, but I think my best bet for this one is going to be, if there's a pullback right at the open, I can hop in on it at the high of the day here. I was also looking at HZNP, but it pulled off a little bit too much for me here. There isn't too much to be looking at right now, so I'm just trying to pay attention to what's looking the best, and there really isn't anything that's looking the best right now besides Grub. I also have Tyson. They had really good earnings. Looks like volume is kind of starting to come into it, but it's the same case with Grub here. Grub's got a high short float. High short float, good daily. It's at its 52-week high. What else? 25 short float. Float itself. It's owned by its insiders. So we're going to see what happens here in just a second as the market opens up. Market's only green a little bit today, so looking pretty flat. Watch out for the Monday reversals. Usual stuff today. Wow. Grub is everywhere. Look at that. Alright, so we got 54. It's like Wing finally got above 33. HCMP is crashing down right now. Tyson doesn't look too bad here. Grub's acting a little too much for me here, so I think, what do we got? 96 to 62, it's about 33 cents. I'll take 125 over the highs here at 96. Oh my god, I missed it. Well, we'll see what happens to it. I would have wanted 30 cents on it. I would have gotten it. HZNP is out. It's crashing pretty hard. Well, Tyson's reversing. It got up to what, 26? So I probably should have taken my profits on it. Who knows if I would have. Grub's making a nice move. Tyson turning hard here. WB consolidating at the 81 here. Doesn't look like it has any news. Sitting around its all-time high here. See 82.40. Wow. Looking at Grub here, look at that pullback. SPY's about to turn negative. HZMP looks interesting over 14 here, but it has broken out before. We'll see how it acts this time around. Looks like it's gonna break here. I'd want to see it bounce some more though. Look for a tighter range in here. Maybe see another little pullback. We got the VWAP as a support here. And there's that pullback.
NVDA.
We got all these trend lines up and drawn on this thing. I know pre-market, it's not even close to its highs, but it's trying to break out here, it looks like. See what it does in the next couple minutes, or even just a minute. And we got to test the VWAP. And it broke it, but can it hold it? If it doesn't hold it, I'll take this one at 14. Well, it doesn't have any support behind it. Sector leader is dropping. XLY is trending down, it looks like. I'll watch it though, we'll see what happens.
NVDA.
SPY's pulling up. SPY's really pulling up. See, it's holding this view up pretty nicely. The bull flag here. High 20, high 20, inside candles all over the place. Stop loss could be, let's see, could I get 50 cents out of this? See a huge seller up there. Almost got another high 20. I still got high volume up there. I think I'm going to take this trade. So I got 20, stop loss another 70. So I'll be looking to get 50 cents out of it here, which is about 2 bars. Alright, I'm in at 25. Oh, shoot. A little slow, but we'll see what happens. 66, 70. I want to see it at 70.
NVDA.
Level 2 looks good. I know a while ago I saw a big seller at the 74 mark here, so we'll see what happens. It's looking like it'll get up there. There it is. I didn't catch him. This needs to move up. Slow pullback.
Bob. NVDA. Trade still looks good. Bob.
SPY's definitely helping here. Big buyer's always good. Gotta keep pushing. Everything's helping out right now, so we're looking pretty good.
Bob.
Alright, stop loss will be
NVDA. Why what?
stop loss will be at 20. There's no point in letting this run against me any further than what it already has. See, pretty big sell-off now too. Jeez. Alright, well, it's up at one point on this trade, and now it just turned around against me here.
Bob.
Alright, well, turn it back on if I see anything else. Looking at WB here, I'm wanting to take it long over 83. It's got a really nice trend. The volume looks really good on it. If it gets back up there, I'm going to hop in. Alright, I'm in.
WB.
Got a breakout here. Stop loss will be at 60. I want 40 cents on it. Come on.
Edit.
Oh, come on. I did take bigger size
Why
on
what?
it. Partially because it's one of those I can move my stop loss up, plus the way it's been acting, I really like it. Let's see what I get out at 80. No. I think 73 is a good spot. The buying looks great here on the volume.
MOS.
Oh, I'm going to move quick on me. We're going to get underneath 83 again here.
Why what? Edit. Edit.
Volume is unreal on this. I don't know. I'd really like to see this one work. Things look really good on it here. But I mean, if it's going to turn around, it's going to turn around.
CN. Y what?
Jeez. Alright, well I got out at 73 at least. I don't know. That's 2 trades in a row now. It looked really good. Both made a move up on me. Just didn't get far enough as I wanted them to go. That's quite a pullback though. Okay, looking at MYK or MYOK here, I'm gonna hop in at 32 if it touches it. Been watching it for a while now. I've been waiting for it to pop up, and looks like we're finally starting to see something. The volume's been growing on it. It's got good news on a drug that it came out with. Although its earnings it missed its earnings, but clearly the market doesn't care about that. So it looks like we're moving higher. It's got a really nice uptrend too.
AA. So I.
Maybe we could just be turning around again. Alright, I'll turn it back on if it comes back up. Okay, I'm going to be done for the day. I was checking out this AER looking for a reversal, but this squeeze just happened out of nowhere, so I'm definitely not going to be messing with that anymore. So, quick recap. The first trade that I took was TSN. I saw a very nice bull flag forming right up here, ended up popping in 5 cents late. Hopped up to, I believe, a penny within my profit target. So, I mean, I was just short a penny on this one. Ended up only being a $5 loser, which, I mean, moving my trailing stop up like that is exactly what I want to be paying attention to. And then we got WB here. I was looking for a break over 83. Looked very nice on the daily. We were already sitting at the 52-week high here. Plus, I later found out that Chinese internet stocks are very green today. Baidu, Baba, JD, and WB here. So definitely should have helped out with the trade. Ended up, where is it? Where am I looking at? Okay, yes. Anyway, ended up getting up there. Again, came within, I believe this one came within 4 or 5 cents of my target profit. Ended up pulling right back down or reversing on me. So there were a lot of breakout plays today, which was pretty surprising because what am I trying to do? There we go. Because the SPY only had 3 million shares traded in the first 45 minutes of the day, so I knew today is going to be super slow, but there were surprisingly a lot of setups going on. So one thing that I noticed is that there's a few stocks that were also in play breakout wise. So you can see the volume on this isn't that great compared to the last couple volumes. On my trade for TSN, the breakout volume on this still again not that great. So then whenever we look at all these other stocks here, You can see Win was breaking out over this 97 here on huge volume, just like that. And then Baba, the same case here. Oh, it's killing me. Just can't scroll this thing. Okay, so that's where we're at now. See here, it was consolidating around this 157 area, broke out again on big volume. I believe WB actually broke out a little bit ago again on big volume. I'm trying to remember where it was here. I don't think it was 84. I don't think it was 85 either. I think I just wrote that again. And then we had Yelp here. And Yelp was breaking out on big volume at this 42 here. So I mean, all the stocks that did break out today broke out on huge volume. So I guess that's something that I didn't realize at the time, even though the first thing that I wrote on my sheet for things to pay attention to today is breakouts should be fast with heavy volume. So whenever I ended up taking these trades thinking there was going to be a good breakout, there was a good breakout, but it wasn't backed with good volume. So I think in that sense, if the trade did move the way that I want it to, but it didn't move on the volume that I wanted it to, and I think the volume is more confirmation. So in that kind of situation, I think I should be moving my stop loss up a trailing stop right from the beginning, because if the breakout is going to move up on low volume like that, then chances are it's probably going to be a fake breakout, kind of just what we saw here with WB. I mean, it ended up reversing, pulling back another whole dollar even. So I mean, I ended up getting in at 83, it popped up 35 cents. I could have moved my stop loss up 35 cents, which was, I believe it was at 60 here. I could have moved it up to just under 83, ended up only taking, a $10 loss instead. I took a $40 loss, which still prevented more, but I mean, all these stocks ended up coming back and moving up higher, except for TSN here. It's been kind of consolidating, but WB had a reason to be moving back up because of the Chinese stocks and everything. So that's just something I gotta pay attention to tomorrow. Make sure that whenever my breakouts are happening, they happen on big volume, not small volume. Then it confirms the breakout even more. I mean, even looking at these, had a breakout over 41 with big volume there. Didn't pull back to where at 41. And then we broke out of 42 up here. It did pull back, but it was on big volume, but there wasn't much follow through. So I mean, it broke out and then it immediately came back. So yeah, it broke out on big volume, but it didn't have the continuation. It also had a bunch of sellers up there at 42. And with Win here, broke out huge volume, but it had a really quick pullback. So I think this trade might have been one that would have maybe moved my stop loss up even more. Then again, my stop loss would have been 20 cents, and this thing moved up 40 cents, so I probably would have been out of that trade by then. And the other one was Baba. Baba broke out at 157 here. Broke out on pretty good volume, but ended up turning right back against me. So I mean, that would have been another case where I would have moved my trailing stop up. But the risk reward on this was too big. It popped up a bunch of times. And also, this MYOK here, it looks like it's actually coming back to this 32 level. Been paying a close eye on it here. Volume's not great. It ain't bad either. I don't know. I'll pay attention to that one. SPY looks like it's popping up again too. This MYOK might turn into something. And the Wing finally broke out at 33. That was right at the open too. It finally moved out. So anyway, down 45. I know what I gotta pay attention tomorrow. Always trying to go into the next day with something to work on, and it's definitely gonna be the breakouts. Paying attention to the volume, keeping a closer eye on it, making sure it's what I want it to be. So thanks for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow.